Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to explain South Korean movie, named Alive, released in year 2020. As soon as the movie starts, we see a boy, whose name is Jung-woo. He lived in a flat with his parents and a sister. He used to spend his entire day in playing live video game with his friends. He was very crazy about PUBG game, and even on that day he is busy in it. His family is not at home. Then while playing the game, a report comes on the news that a virus has spread in Seoul City and people getting infected by it. They are biting each other. This virus has spread to such an extent that it has gone out of the control of the government. And there seems to be no way to save those who have survived. Hearing this news, Jung-woo looks out from the balcony of his flat to see infected people brutally biting each other. Jung-woo gets very nervous seeing this situation. That virus was a zombie virus, and because of it people were becoming zombies after getting infected. Now as soon as he comes to his flat, one of his neighbors forcefully enters his flat. He asks Jung-woo to use his washroom. Then Jung-woo sees the news that people get infected and show cannibalistic nature. Their skin becomes completely white, and their eyes become red. Then his neighbor also converts into a zombie. But Jung-woo still manages to get him out of his flat, and he promptly closes the door. Jung-woo also gets a message from his family, asking if he is okay. Along with this, another message also comes from them, stay alive. He writes, alive, on a sticky note and sticks it on his parents' picture to keep him motivated. Jung-woo locks himself inside the flat and places a refrigerator at the main door, so that no zombie can enter inside. For help, he writes a save note, such as, stay alive, and uploads it on social media, so that someone can read his post and help him. But no one comes to help him, because the entire area where he lived was covered in zombies. He found out all this through a drone, when he had signals available. Now the battery of his mobile phone was also dead. This virus had spread rapidly in the neighborhood, and everyone had become zombies. One special thing about these zombies was that despite becoming zombies, they still remembered all the habits of their daily routine. Such as hearing, seeing, movement and daily routine. Like if he went to office in the morning, he was going to office even after becoming a zombie. This seemed to be a new concept in zombies. Jung-woo remembers that he can send a message to anyone for help through the radio. But in his house, no device of this type was available. Time was passing by, and every day Jung-woo would make videos to bring help. Obviously, due to being imprisoned in the house for so many days, all his food supplies, as well as the internet and network also get destroyed. At night, he sees a police officer who was fighting the zombies to save her life. But eventually those zombies kill her too. All this was happening in front of Jung-woo's eyes. He tries to draw the zombies' attention towards himself in order to save the police officer, but it is no use. Meanwhile, a zombie tries to open the main door and come towards him. Jung-woo then sees the zombie hanging on the balcony, looking as if he has fallen down. And with that the zombie also falls down and dies. Jung-woo then acts intelligently and escapes. Now he saves his life from these zombies, but then he sees that all the food items in the house are gone. And then he survives by drinking. He feels good in the beginning. Then he has hallucinations, that his family has come home. Everything has become normal, but in reality nothing like this had happened. Suddenly his mobile phone network is restored, and he receives a voice message from his family. That voice message was their last message as a normal human being, because now they too had become a zombie. Jung-woo gets very angry and starts breaking things in the house. In anger, he breaks all the household items and goes out of the flat. But after fighting those dangerous zombies, and seeing their terrifying appearance, he comes back to his flat. There was only one thing revolving in Jung-woo's mind, and that was, stay alive. Now seeing these zombies, Jung-woo decides that he will not become a zombie at all. Thinking this, he was about to commit suicide by hanging himself, when someone throws a laser light on his face from the flat in front. Jung-woo looks outside, and sees another survivor in the building across from him, named Kim Yoo-bin. Both of them used to talk through daily signals. Yoo-bin had also placed a trap on the main door of her house, inside which a zombie gets trapped. Yoo-bin takes advantage of the opportunity and kills him. Yoo-bin was a good girl, she didn't want to kill anyone. But the situation was such that, she had to kill that zombie. Because if she didn't do this, the zombie would probably kill her. Yoo-bin sees that Jung-woo has been hungry for a long time. So she tries to give him food, by tying a rope to a ball and throwing it into his flat. But ball instead of reaching Jung-woo's flat, it falls down. Then Jung-woo sends his drone, and through the drone a rope is tied between them, through which the food is delivered to Jung-woo. After that a zombie sees the ball, which was a firefighter in real life. He also knew how to climb up easily by holding the rope, because it is in the nature of zombies that they do not forget any of their habits. He catches the ball and pulls the rope. That rope was tied to a table in Yu Bin's room. Now due to pulling the rope forcefully, it moves the table from its place, and hits Yu Bin with force, due to which Yu Bin becomes unconscious. Now the zombie below starts climbing up holding the rope. Junwoo sends his drone towards the zombie, and starts diverting its attention. Junwoo also makes a cut on the face of that zombie with the drone, but now other zombies are also trying to break the door at Junwoo's main door. Due to which his attention gets diverted from the remote control, and the zombie catches that drone. But during this time, Yu Bin regains consciousness. She cuts off the zombie's hand, and the zombie falls straight down and dies. Junwoo decides to go to a nearby flat, and look for food there. He takes the key from a zombie, and goes inside the flat. Junwoo thinks this is a flat by the same zombie from whom he took the key. Junwoo gets food and drinks there, along with walkie-talkie, earphones, and mountain hacking equipment. Which makes him think that the man living here was quite adventurous. He then goes into the bedroom, and sees a lady on the bed, who is dead. But then the owner of that flat, who had turned into a zombie, comes and attacks Junwoo. But Junwoo somehow escapes from there after saving his life. With the help of earphones, he tries to send messages through radio. But unfortunately the radio was also down. Now Junwoo sends a walkie-talkie to Yu Bin from the drone. And both of them keep talking to each other through walkie-talkie for many days. Yu Bin tells him that she is afraid of heights. Here we realize that apart from eating and drinking, a person also needs company. Because sometimes being alone is not free from any harm for a person. For water, both of them used to keep buckets outside the window, so that drinking water could be available. One day a lot of zombies spread in that apartment. Due to the movement of zombies, we feel as if it is raining. But actually it was the sound of those zombies running away. In the stampede, some things fall from Yu Bin, causing a sound. On which all the zombies start coming towards Yu Bin's flat. But then Junwoo calls the flat next to Yu Bin from his home landline number, causing all the zombies to move into the flat next to Yu Bin. That means the hearing power of these zombies was quite strong. Both of them talk that if they continues to stay here like this, they will die one day. Yu Bin tells that she did not see any zombies on floor number 8 of Junwoo's building. So she says they have to go there and find food to survive. Both of them come down, then a very dangerous fight starts between them and many zombies. Both of them somehow save their lives with great difficulty and come into the lift and go to one floor. But zombies who do not leave them also come there. Then an unknown person comes there, who saves them from those zombies. The man offers food and water to both of them. Yu Bin was suspicious of that man, that's why she doesn't eat food. But later, due to hunger she is forced to eat. That man was not really a good person, he was cheating them. He had mixed anesthetic medicine in their food. After they fall unconscious, he ties them up. Actually, this man was considering these two as food for his zombie wife. The man throws Yu Bin into his zombie wife's room, but then Junwoo regains consciousness. He points the gun at the man, but the man still doesn't listen to him. Here Yu Bin cleverly covers the face of the man's wife with a cloth, and leaves it on the man. Then the woman bites her own husband. Now Yu Bin kills them even though she doesn't want to. But hearing the sound of bullets, all the zombies move towards that flat. Frustrated, Yu Bin now tells Junwoo to shoot her. Then they hear the sound of helicopters. Both of them fight a lot of zombies, and reach the roof of the building. But alas, they do not see any helicopter there. Both of them now shoot those zombies with the remaining bullets, and pray for themselves that they survive. And then suddenly, the helicopters actually appear there. Shooting those zombies, both of them get into the helicopter safely. As soon as he leaves from there, he gets a signal on his mobile, and he becomes happy after seeing the messages from his friends. Both survivors reveal their location by uploading their features on the net. Finally, Junwoo changes his status from stay alive to now alive. And with this, the movie ends.